Hey everybody, it's Party Elite, and today we're going to dive into a very early build of a game I've been waiting for a very long time. We've seen it before on the channel with an interview and an overview video, and now we're actually getting hands on a build that I can play for myself. A massive thanks to the developers and publishers for giving me a copy to get you this early coverage, and before I dive in, I just want to mention that the game is available for pre-order with 10% off an already low price. Now if you like what you see, I humbly request you consider picking it up at the Humble Bundle link I've included in the description below and under the eye at the top right corner of the screen to support charity and the channel as you buy. Now as you go through this, just remember that it's an early build, so there's a chance there will be some bugs and issues here and there, and I'll also be cutting out any long conversations. There's a lot of them in the game. So this showcase will be more spoiler-free and mainly focused on gameplay so you guys can see exactly what we can expect from Warhammer 40K Mechanicus. So with a prayer to the Omnissiah, let us begin. The 41st Millennium, a time of darkness and war. The Imperium of Man claims the whole galaxy in the name of the God Emperor. It fights an endless war against the Xenos from without, heretics from within, and supernatural horrors from beyond. Alongside the Imperium's war fleets serve the Adeptus Mechanicus. They are the tech priests of Mars, guardians and reclaimers of humanity's technology, ever searching for remnants of knowledge from man's glorious past, exploring the depths of the galaxy for worlds long lost to mankind. In the name of their machine god, they manufacture the Imperial war machines within gigantic foundries known as Forge Worlds. Gradually, the tech priests of the Adeptus Mechanicus shed their human weaknesses, replacing their limbs and organs with machinery that is both stronger and spiritually pure. Their leaders, the inscrutable Magi, protect the Forge Worlds and explore the furthest corners of the galaxy with their cohorts of Skitarii troops. It is a time of warfare, tragedy, and portents of doom. Across this benighted galaxy, the Adeptus Mechanicus are one of mankind's last defenses against a new dark age, or perhaps they will be the ones to hasten its dawn. Alright, M42. Let's get the show on the road. Let's do this. Very excited for this game. So, a quick note as at the introduction of this conversation here. We're going to listen to this conversation just because it intros the game, but I believe there's supposed to be cutscenes that haven't made it into this build yet. You'll notice the audio, the voices are actually like binary chatter, which I think is awesome, and so I actually have to read everything out. Now, an echo in the Noosphere, Magos. An old transmission lost in the Empyrean and recovered only now. Is it worthy of our attention? The Cicatrix Maledictum has descended. The Great Divide torments the galaxy. The resources of the Adeptus Mechanicus are stretched thin. We are weaker than ever, though the Imperium at large knows it not. This represents an unknown but possible key to victory. An opportunity to research, perhaps avert the ill fate that has befallen us. The transmission's origin is Silva Tenebris, part of the Amicis Solaris, with an ultramar segmentum. That's in the hinterlands of the Forge World Metallica. Their tech priests will want to be involved in any investigation. Where Metallica is, Styges 8 demands to be. Any investigation shall begin with myself and Magi from each of those Forge Worlds then. Search the rolls, Redditus, gather them. Here we go. So it should be pretty interesting 4 months later. It should be pretty interesting to see how everything is represented here. The Adeptus Mechanicus is, as I've mentioned before, woefully underrepresented in the 40K games. Ooh. Alright, lots of conversation here. So whoever finds this transmission and follows me here, give thanks that you will see what I have seen, but be wary, my fellow seekers of knowledge. Whatever lies beneath this world I fear. I hope I have woken it. Oh, it comes to this world to investigate its... Oh, I came to this world to investigate its ruins, but I found so much more. Terrors, yes. Threats to body and soul, but by the Omnissiah I found such wonders. This is the last transmission of Magos Risak. He vanished while on an exploratory mission to investigate Xenos structures on Silva Tenebris. So we're going to skip past the rest of this conversation, I think, because... apart from introducing some characters like Scaevola here, Faustinus we've already met, we also have Videx here. So these are the three main characters we begin with. I feel like there'll be more, but that's what I know from our previous chat with the developers, and I don't think we all want to watch and see all this conversation right now. Let me know if I was wrong, and I can re-upload the introduction afterwards, but let's skip past this. I'll be cutting past this, so at least I'll know what's going on if I need to speak to it. Oof, I'm loving the UI and all these transitions. Castellan's on operational rebooting systems. Bless the machine spirit has freed us from the Empyrean oil leak on Isle. What near? This is not good. Exiting the Empyrean. Man, traveling to the Empyrean is never a good idea, but also necessary. Our eastern fringe, Silva Tenebris. There's our coordinates. There we are. Alright. I'm about ready to get this party started. Kepra, there she is. Temperate climate, atmosphere standard, breathable. My Skitarii troops should be able to operate down there without trouble. Good, Faustinus. Alright. Are they ready to make landfall? As soon as we're in stable orbit. Okay. You do not relish this mission, Subdominus Kepra. I ascertained this from your pupil dilation and nervous system stress levels. Even in victory, the men and women on the ground suffer, but that is not something I imagine troubles Amigos. Some tech priests choose to excise the emotional centers of their brains, especially when they reach the rank of Magos. I did not. Oh, so I still feel... I fought under plenty of magi who had no emotion at the loss of men and women in combat. I'm glad to know I'm not doing that again. Yeah, I got feels. Capable of quarantining emotions in my neural vaults and choosing to experience them if they are beneficial. I'm not ruled by them, but I am not ignorant of them either. That is why casualty rates on my missions, or on missions under my command, are 11.7% below the average. Alright, alright. Stable orbit achieved and maintained. Let's move forward past all this conversation. Alright, Agrolex sector located. A derelict Xenos tomb, rubble littering the corner of every room. Dark shadows are cast over cracked slabs of tarnished metal by the crumbled openings in the tomb ceiling. Signs of light sources can be found, but are often broken and rarely connected to a power source to be able to illuminate the dark. The smell of ages past, fungal spores and dust hit the cohorts that enter new rooms as they pry open tomb doors that no longer serve their purpose. Very nicely written. Very nicely written, this game. I do like all the conversation that I'm like skipping through and all. I really like how it's written. It is written by a long-time 40K author, so it's really cool that it has that kind of support. And obviously, Games Workshop works very closely with developers that are making their games to make sure everything fits lore and stuff as well. So I'm really excited to see all this. Let's see. The exploratory unit of the tech priest is inside the tomb, ready to proceed. There's no telling what we will find. My men will hold the perimeter in case of the unexpected. Be folly to commit our whole manpower to the unknown, especially when the potential of a moral threat exists that the Skitarii are less able to withstand. Or is it a morale threat? I have the greatest respect for my Skitarii, but they are still far from the ascension that a tech priest affords. I agree, Subdominus. I shall lead the mission in person from the command throne. Servo Skull Reditus shall be my eyes and ears on the ground. Omnissiah be praised. We're going in. Alright, so I was a little off about how many characters there are, by the way. We'll go over it when maybe when the full game comes out and we're not looking at early writing and all. So welcome to the exploration overview. This is a projection of the tomb our tech priests are sending to us. You decide the direction of our expedition forces from here. To look around, left mouse click and drag. When you're ready, left mouse button, left mouse click to choose the next room to move to. Alright, so we look around. So this is pretty cool. This is a little hollow projection, and again, we saw it in our interview and all as well, so I just love how this game looks and feels and has these representations. So let's move on through. So this is the exploration phase where we go around, we come across events, various things can happen. Okay, these Xenos hieroglyphs, I know of them. You don't say. They are my undoers, Necrons, mysterious, ill-researched, corruptive. This could be a rare sample of the Necron language, Magos. We have barely any knowledge of it. Collecting data from this obelisk could move our understanding of the language ahead for the first time in centuries. This is a work of the alien, Magos. Codex Fulminatus 8312. Show caution and scorn in all things. So this guy is hyper-religious. Hyper-religious. Sometimes tech priests will feed back important information about what they encounter in a room. These situations will require you, our commander, to make decisions. There will be consequences, so choose wisely. The Omnissiah protects me. May he bless me into picking the right option here. Ahead is an obelisk-like object covered in what can only be described as hieroglyphic symbols. It almost reaches the tall ceiling of this chamber. Secure, check the surrounding for potential dangers, scourge, destroy it, or scrutinize. I think I'm going to scrutinize it. I definitely love heresy. I'm more on the heretical side. Scrutinize. Teach me what you have to teach me. Detecting a massive energy spike from inside the tomb. Something's happening in there. Something huge. Ah, crap. This is what I get. Ooh. We got ourselves some data. As one of the tech priests kneels to get a closer look at the obelisk, it seems to react to the cohort's presence. The obelisk splits open and a powerful, painful wave of exotic energy spills out. The tech priest is hit by the full force of the radiation and suffers immediately from the effects. What are the effects? What happened? We didn't lose anybody. So we're fine. Let's keep moving. It's good to know I have the option to evacuate if I need to. So data is used to do a variety of things, include, I believe, assign modifications. You should call them modifications. Improvements to our tech priests and all. All right, let's keep moving. I feel like there's going to be a battle here or something, hence the exclamation mark. What do you got for me? Oh dear. Red holographic enemies within a room. Show the potential of a fight if you were to enter. I'm already in here. However, this is not always guaranteed, as our data on enemy locations is not 100% accurate. That's super cool. I love uncertainty. Alright, so Necrons. Resec did encounter them after all. No wonder he didn't make it off this planet. Every datum we have says they are as deadly as they are inhuman. That's like the pot calling the kettle black. Come on. The cohort encounters resistance in the form of Xenos constructs. Not flesh and blood creatures, but artificial bodies that move with precision and coordination. Follow the established combat engagement protocols. It shall be done by the book. Exercise extreme caution. Do not charge in too heedlessly, lest the trickery of the alien be our downfall or crusade. The aggressive stance of the tech priest ensures they will not be outmaneuvered, but risks their running headlong into the fire of the enemy. Well, this isn't a real Let's Play, so how can I resist the risk? We're on a crusade, my tech priests, for the Omnissiah. The aggressive stance of the tech priests ensures they will not be outmaneuvered, but risks their running headlong into the fire of the enemy. Fight for the Omnissiah. Ooh, that was really nice. In love with the visuals, the UI and all that is feeling really good. It has changed up from when we last saw this game, and the music is amazing. All right, this is the battle arena view. Using the power of the new sphere, you'll control your cohort of deadly Adeptus Mechanicus units while you sit safely in orbit on the Castus Metallicon. Alright, at the start of every fight, you must decide the location of your units on the field of battle. You can only place units on the highlighted squares. Okay, click on square. Okay, click on them to place units. So I've only got Apprentice Jeremiah and Magos Menarius. Okay, so we do want to collect these cognition points because they allow us to do various things, various abilities, and also move farther. And it looks like there's only 2 warriors. Do we want to stick close or do we want to stick far? We got a power... Okay, you, Apprentice Jeremiah, only has a macro stubber. And we've got a new sphere enhancer, a servo skull. Okay, and we've got, on the Magos, we've got a power axe, which we'll definitely be using, and a phosphor serpenta. Range 15, damage 6 to 8. Range 8, damage 2 to 4. So naturally the Magos is our superior fighter here. Might as well keep him back with a superior range. Let's make sure we're, playing smart. I guess we begin. Let's begin. Of course you get first shots. It's because we went in on a crusade. I do not fear the Xenos. Alright, to move a unit, left mouse anywhere. Okay, click the tick to confirm the movement. Okay, so basically, if I move within the grid here, the limits you can see, it won't cost me anything. But if I want to go further, I need cognition points. And I don't have any cognition points. You can see them down over here. I should be able to send my servo skull This is your servo skull. Every tech priest has their own servo skull, of course. Servo skulls are very helpful in combat and cognition point collection. Select an enemy to find out its battle stats. Do I have to? Can't I? Can I not? I want to get connection points instead. Fine, let's do what it says. Reveal life. So you can use servo skulls to scout out information about enemies or to get these cognition points. Apart from that, you can also just get close with your own tech priests, with your own units, I should say. So let's reveal the life here. There goes our servo skull. Alright, you reveal the life of this enemy. Knowing your enemy will greatly increase your chances of success, of course. Know the enemy, know yourself. You will never lose 1,000 battles. Servo skulls reveal health points, physical armor, energy armor. You can decide what works best in defeating these vile creatures. Hold down spacebar to enter a new spheric view. This is how tech priests view reality. Okay, so if I hit spacebar... Oh, ooh, imagine having to see the world like this. All I see is redhead, blonde, brunette. Alright, let's get Apprentice Jeremiah moving forward to pop shots. Again, he's got a range of 8, right? So if each hex is a meter, let's pull him over here so we're away from this guy, so we're not getting, you know, sandwiched. Move you over to here and confirm... Well, move you over to here and confirm that. And hopefully that's close enough to fire as well. We get that cognition point. You've just moved your tech priest to a source of cognition points. There are several ways to collect CP. Fastest is to move tech priest close to the source, as I have done. Alright, let me know if you guys want to see another video or so where I actually take things slower, as if this was a real playthrough. The reason why I didn't do that is because I figured we'll be doing that when it's time for the real playthrough. So, you know, I just want to show you guys some gameplay over here. So, should we just pop this shot? Might as well. No reason not to. 1 to 3 damage. If we're lucky, we'll hit that 3. My god, I'm sorry. I'm admiring these visuals. I love the floating glyphs and all. It's so, like... so good. So good. Alright, let's open shots. Oof, 3 damage. Beautifully done. I mentioned in the conversation as well that I had that I do like the visuals a lot. I'm a big fan of the look of the game and the style, the aesthetic it has. Alright, so I'm done with you. Let's end that turn. I'm not going to use the cognition point to pull back, I don't think. I could pull back into safety, but I don't think we need to. Let's end the turn. And I'm up now. I'm going to send, well, not I, but, you know, the Magos. I'm going to send you up. You've got a range of 1.5 on the power axe. And that does 2 to 4 damage. This does 6 to 8. So you know what? We're going to do this. We're going to move our Magos over to here, because he's going to block his entry. Move you over to here, and then from there we should be able to fire here. Let's move over to here. Confirm that. I better not have miscalculated that. Let's get the shot. Not enough cognition points. Damn, yes, you see, so that cost 2 cognition points. So it's okay, I flubbed that a little bit. No worries. I might just stay put and move in towards that guy for the use of the power axe there. Let's end that turn. He's going to get a shot in. That's not so bad. I do not fear the Xenos. Ooh, what is this? At the start of every new turn, there is the data acquisition phase. This phase is when CP are replenished at Necron Cognition Reserves. Oh, interesting. Okay. Okay. You'll be able to call in other members of the cohort as the battle goes on. This will happen at the start of every turn. Cool. So we are now able to get 2 servitors in here, and they have arm vices. Sure, let's might as well get 1 over here, and we can get the rest over here. Oh, I can only bring in 1? I can only bring in 1. Well, let's put him over here to take care of this warrior over here. If he causes 2 to 3 damage, he should be able to eliminate that warrior. So... done. Oh, damn. Well, at least he drew aggro. At least he drew aggro, right? That's what servitors are for. When servitors are hit by enemy weapons, they instantly digitize the damage received into combat information that can be used against the enemy. Oh, so they're supposed to... That was intentional. I did that on purpose. So I gained some CP. Excellent. Excellent. So I can pull this shot over here, finish this guy off almost certainly. So we might as well. Oh, beautiful hits. I need to go and pick up that cognition point. Killing Necrons isn't as simple as other Xenos races. Necrons are made of self-repairing metal that is able to knit together dismembered limbs and gaping wounds. We call this the reanimation protocol. Any Necron players from Tabletop will be familiar with that, such as myself. When a Necron is in their reanimation protocol, they're unable to fight, but will return to fighting conditions soon. The speed at which a Necron returns is based on multiple factors. Dealing any amount of damage to a Necron in this state will destroy them indefinitely. Well, let's go pick up that cognition point, and we'll shoot you. We'll shoot you again afterward. There we go. We cannot send the Servo Skull, one more turn of cooldown, and I think this means it'll take 3 turns before this warrior gets up, so we're good there. I should be able to hit that end turn button. Alright. You've gathered enough CP to be able to use your Phosphor Serpenta. Some weapons require CP to use, yep, and like I missed it, but I can pop this shot on Buddy here. We don't know how much health he has. I could send my Servo Skull to investigate. Could have done that last turn to pick up the CP. No, I wasn't there at the time. I'll just fire. Who needs information when I can cause destruction? Beautifully done. No threat remaining. Oh, we don't need cognition points. They're not resources used outside of an engagement, and I believe they don't carry over. All right, all Xenos life forms purged. Omnissiah be praised. Okay, nice and easy. Once the fight is over, you'll return to the exploration overview. Yep. Keep in mind the health. This will define the risks you can take going forward. So we're basically full health. 3 lost off 2 units here. We're okay. We're okay. We got enough servitors. We see what their primary use is. Nothing happening over here? Nothing happening over here. What's this? Any new symbol I see instantly concerns me. Probably should. Now there's a symbol that really concerns me. Scaevola. So Scaevola is more on the heretical side. She always speaks in this format, a lot more mechanical, a lot more Mechanicus-y, if you will, and she's a lot more like me, very heretical. So hypothesis formulation, sarcophagi, coffins, burial places, structural purpose, designation, tomb. Okay, in the chambers ahead are several groups of structures like upright coffins of an unknown material. Ignore, intrigue, or ignite. Ah, we are intrigued. Ensure you observe your surroundings carefully. Detailed pictographs and readings may be the key to success. We must know the enemy to defeat the enemy. They're waking up. God damn it. The cohort examines the sarcophagi and note that each indeed contains a Necron war form within its heavily armored exterior. They are drawing power from somewhere. Is it time for a fight? It said they're waking up. I assumed that meant it was time for a fight, but I suppose not. I suppose not. I feel like this is just like the tutorial and I can evacuate and get out of the tutorial. After exploring the chamber for several minutes, a tile underfoot clicks, the sound of whirring energy builds up around your troops. A quick omnispec scan reveals you're surrounded on all sides by Xenos life forms. That's fine. That's fine. They don't concern me. We got some more warriors over here. Kill all enemies. That's a simple objective. Yeah, it's 2v2. 2v2. Oh, would you look at that? Look at that. So let's actually get the Magos back over here. Let's pull you back over here. An apprentice Jeremiah. We'll pull you up over here. I want to move in. We'll get a servitor here to draw some aggro early on, and I do want to pick up the cognition points from here as quickly as possible. Let's begin. Oh dear. Oh dear. 2 damage. Alright, we're fine. We're okay. We're okay. So let's send your Servo Skull over to here, pick up the cognition points. There we go. 1 at a time, eh? 1 at a time. I do need to move forward with you. I might pull the Magos back just to keep him safe. Pull forward and open a shot on this guy. Let's go. Let's go. Fire away. Hopefully that's enough. Down you go. Excellent. What have we got here? You've not revealed the life of this enemy yet. As a result, the amount of damage dealt is unknown. Servo Skulls. Yeah, no. I'm okay with not knowing. I'm okay with not knowing. So that's your turn done, my good friend. And now you. Let's send your Servo Skull back over here. Pick up that cognition point. There we go. And I don't know how long it'll take before he comes back. I guess that's what the little tooltip was hinting at. What Redditus was trying to tell me. So I can move up over here. So let's do this. Let's move up to here. I'm going to pop this shot over onto this guy. Let's get a little bit closer. I'm a fan of those animations, and the visual effects are just absolutely nice. I was trying to find the words Should I be picking those up for data or something? I was trying to find the words to describe it during the interview, but it feels very Guardians of the Galaxy, you know, like fun and colorful, but not too cartoony. You know what I mean? All right, last room of this tomb. Hopefully it's not going to be too much trouble. What do you got for me? All right, Redditus, the symbol represents a location of significant importance to your mission. Entering these rooms bring you closer to the end of a mission. Beautiful. Redditus says, negative signs of hostile forces, seeking permission to proceed with data collection protocols. Confirmed. Permission authorized. Acknowledged, Magos. Protocol begins. What is primary focus, sire? Knowledge of Necron forces, numbers, defenses, locations, any form of data on how many remain on this rock. Secondary. Source the purpose of this tomb. Why was it built? I do love that each voice is different. Interface devices all but eroded. There is one device that may hold answers, but Necron data looms are incomprehensible to Imperium Archaeotech. This might take a while. If I may take host of this priest, I could be of assistance. Scaevola, what are you up to? Okay. Deconstruct device, activate switch mechanisms, learn Necron language, and return later. What will it be, sire? Always so meticulous with your lists, Tech Inquisitor. Engage on Xenos mechanisms. Although I detest to do so, the promises of the rewards are too great to ignore. Having to lower ourselves to the Xenos learnings may be the only way to reach the Archaeotech we seek. Protocol updated. Confusion. New spheric interference. Disconnect at once. Oh no, purged, reset. What are you doing, Scaevola? That's gonna take like a day. Unfavorable issue to deal with. Requesting Dominus input. Explain. As Tech Inquisitor Scaevola left suddenly, my cogitators glitched. Augmentations entered sporadic reaction protocols and have fired vital sign regitories. Unclear a full damage report. No, Redditus, no. Necron device is now activated, sire. Fragmenting. Scaevola. Remove yourself from the noosphere, Scaevola. Redditus, report. The tomb is waking, sire. Reports from Skitarii cohorts across the planet note that tremors vex their locals. Oh no. We've lost contact with the Skitarii that were covering the entrance to this tomb. We can hear noises of approaching forces. Improve protection protocols. Load weapons and ready for what is to come. We must face the Xenos. I wake with the turning of eons. Stars yet burn, life yet blossoms. It is truly time. Agrolek has awoken, I suppose, by my doing. Thrones of Mars, what was that? Well, I'm showing too much emotion. An omnilinguistic transmission, Magos. It seems these mute constructs are not the only inhabitants of this structure. What is this? Flesh and steel combined? A mockery of both? Their every footstep a blasphemy? What manner of galaxy is this into which I have awoken? Principal Xenos warform sighted. Exotic energy signatures past sensor range. Designate Xenos Abominatus. High-value target confirmed. The hunt is on. What are your orders, Magos? Alright, the cohort reaches a large chamber beneath the first layers of the Xenos ruins. Bridges stretch from balancing platforms, barely holding themselves together, while rubble falls from the high walkways like breadcrumbs, escaping into the abyss below. Oh, such beautiful writing. Fall back, get the tech priest out of here, stand ground, annihilate the Xenos filth with righteous fury, or capture, contain the Xenos, and return into the... Oh, to be vivisected and studied. Righteous fury or capture? Let's go with... I'd like to capture it. This is where that heretical side of me comes into being. Let's capture it. Alright, if you insist, Magos. We will do our best, but I fear you may be overestimating our combat capacity. Insects. This galaxy is infested with insects. Alright. Green light flickers into life from within the shadows. The cohort prepares for the worst as skeletal silhouettes start to form in front of the shadows. Let us fight. The Omnissiah protect us. One like equals one blessing of the Omnissiah. Smash that like button. Alright, survive 6 rounds. I don't like how it positions that statement. Alright, what have we got? We've got the Apprentice and Magos, of course, still the same. We've got a Necron Warrior over here. We've got a Warrior over here. Surely more things will arrive. Got some cognition points to be gained over here. So let's get the Magos moving up first. From this way. He can draw some... Oh, the Magos is hurt more, right. So Apprentice Jeremiah, let's hope you act as good fodder, and let's try and get the Magos coming in from this side to get that power axe in action. We've got enough cognition points. It does carry over between combat scenarios, it seems. Let's try and keep away from this folk. Alright. Begin. Oh, what? What? Alright, sorry. I sailed the void for over 1,000 years. I fought the war in heaven. What can you do to strike fear in one such as I? I can dismantle you. Oh my. Ain't that a sight. Alright, so we need to survive 6 rounds. Servo Skull, tell me what the deal is over here. Go. Holy crap. That's gonna take a lot of damage output. Reinforcements arrive first. So, okay, I think I need to deal with this nonsense first. I could move up to here, pick up the cognition point, and I'd be too far away to fire. What about here? Not close enough. I'd have to use a cognition point. So this is like net 0. It'll allow me to get a shot off over here, so maybe I should do it. Yeah, I'm aware. Thank you. Yep, yes, cool, let's go. Again, net cost is 0, so let's move in. Pick up that CP, and then fire away. And hope to finish him off in one shot like we've done in the past. Come on, baby. Nice, beautifully done. Beautifully done. Now, I could push up, get further away from this guy, and pick up another cognition point, but it'll cost me another, so we might as well stay put. We're far enough away from these damage dealers. So let's end the turn here, and it's the Magos' turn. And I'm tempted. 6 to 8 damage. Tempted. Shoot and scoot. Why not? Why not? Ooh, yeah, 7 damage. There we go. There we go. Now let's pull back into the safety of distance. Move towards these cognition points. 33 health over there, and this guy probably has like 3 or 4 or so. But that is the turn. Oh, look, we have another friend down here. New round begins, and reinforcements arrive. Oh, good, we'll get that CP right away. Oh, CP over here as well. Nice, I like it. All right, Servitor, you shall be deployed. I love that it needs to be within range of my my units here. So I can deploy him down over here to absorb the shot from this warrior. Well, actually, Lord Agrolek moves next. So let's put our Servitor down over here to take a shot from Lord Agrolek. This poor chap. And this warrior's after that. And then it's our turn. Okay. Down over here. And I can only put down the 1, right? Yeah. Just checking. This man's turn to die. This Servitor's turn to die. How dare these wretched things stand before the Void Admiral of Zaragon. Ugh. Definitely butchered that. Here he comes. Oh my god. Oh my god. 14 damage. Holy crap. Well, this isn't promising. So you're still down, right? Yeah, you're not up yet. I could come up over here and pop a shot at him to finish him off. We should probably go down and destroy this guy as well with our Magos. It costs a cognition point to get to there. Alright, fine. Let's move up to here. Let's not use a cognition point if we don't have to. I want to destroy you. And again, this red bar, as it fills up, is the machine spirit getting angrier and angrier. So if it fills up too high, if I recall correctly, it'll start misperforming. The Necron user's attack has been teleported away somewhere far beyond our reach. In battle terms, this means we have killed the target. Yeah, that's right. He's going to return eventually. Let's end the turn and pull the Magos back. How much damage does Power Axe do? What, 2 to 4? 2 to 4. Oh my god. I should probably try to finish this guy off before he's able to get a shot in. So let's move up to here. Let's not use a cognition point. Or I can use one and hit him with a power axe. I'm almost guaranteed to finish him off. No. I might just get 2 damage, and if he has 3 health, then I'll be screwed. So let's move here and fire. It's fine. And here we go. Nicely done. Down he goes. We'll finish him off with the power axe next time around, and then this Necron warrior needs to be taken care of as well. New round. This warrior's first. New round. We'll get reinforcements. Cool. I don't feel the rush to finish him off. Stay there. We'll have another servitor put down to prevent our good friend's approach over here. Yep, just blockade. That's what I need. I just need a blockade. In Mechanicus, there are 2 types of units to control. Tech priests, the 2 units you've already commanded, or troops, such as the one which you have just deployed onto the battlefield. Troops are your servants and cannon fodder. Wow, the game just straight up says it. They don't have access to as many weapons and abilities as tech priests. However, they are useful and should not be overlooked. I'm not overlooking him. Am I really going to go in there with 2 to 3 damage? I mean, I could just keep him pinned in that location. I guess that's something I could do. Sure, let's go ahead and do that. I'm not about to move. I'm about to hit you. Man, loving the look. Loving the look of this game. And again, remember, this is early access, so it still is going to get polished, is my imagination. Now, when my fleet sails once more, vermin like you shall be strung from my prow. Think not, Agrolek. Oh my god. 13 damage. That's insta-kill. That is insta-kill. Here he comes. Terrifyingly close, and there's this Necron warrior as well. Okay. How do I play this? So first I'm going to move in and pick up this cognition point. Move up, right? Now, can I shoot from here? I'm out of range, I think. You've selected a weapon that is not in range of any target. Okay. Yeah. Careful. Yeah. So the machine spirit, so it's 2 bars, and now the machine spirit is possibly angered. So that means we have these kinds of issues that might pop up. They will anger at a different rate. It's shown right down over here, and we're being told the possible outcomes. I'm not in range, so that doesn't make any sense. This guy's gonna close this gap easy. I need to survive 3 more rounds. So let's go over here, all right, and let's shoot. What's the worst thing that could happen? I could deal a critical strike, right? That's the best thing that could happen. So yeah, let's go. Come on, baby. Denial. That means I can't. That means I don't shoot at all. Great. So now let's pull back to over here, lest our friend decides to turn around and chase us. Actually, let's pull back even further. Pull back to over here. I could spend a cognition point to try and survive, because I'll earn it right back. There we go. Now it is time for... Could send you out to pick up another cognition point. Might as well. It's got a 2-turn cooldown, so I might as well use it. Right, there we go. And that is our turn here. Okay, now the Magos. Cognition gauge is full. So I could push... Do I use that power axe? 2 to 4 damage versus 6 to 8. I could pull back to over here, turn around, fire with the Phosphor Serpenta, get both of those cognition points, and then run. Who moves next? This warrior. Then it's a new round. This guy is a few turns away after my reinforcements arrive. Well, let's do this. Let's go here, fire at this guy, finish him off, and then move even further. Let's go. There we go. Pick up the CP from spending it and fire at this fool over here. Hopefully we get max damage. Hopefully nothing bad happens. Minimum damage, damn it. Should still be enough. No. It's okay. It's okay. Omnissiah, lend me strength. Lend me your cognition point. I should probably destroy this thing. Yeah, let's do it. I do love that you're not stuck in how you how you have to move and shoot. You can do it in any order. You don't have to worry about that. Now I could get a servitor down over here. Because again, the same rules apply to the enemy. I could tuck in over here. Right, so this guy will have to move into an angle to fire at me, and I should be safe at a safe enough distance. So sure, let's move into here. Yes. Let's go. Okay, okay, okay. I think we're ready to roll. Let's go. A little worried, actually. I would hate to just die off in the first episode of an early access playthrough. But hey, all in good fun, right? All right, let's get the servitor down. I don't want to expose you to this shot. Lord Agrolek moves first. Let's put you down over here. Not really a choke point, but it's the best we can do. Do not think to challenge us, we who killed our gods. Here he comes. This poor chap. When an enemy moves out of melee range, providing your unit has a melee weapon, the enemy will trigger an opportunity attack. Yep, opportunity attack if you're... Oh, he decided to move... He tried to move through me, I think? Oh my god. Oh my god, that's a sweeping attack. That did damage to me as well. Oh, I'm so screwed. Oh, Well, this isn't good. And I can only move one cognition point worth of movement, so I guess they balanced that. I think earlier you could move as many cognition points worth of movement you wanted to. But I guess they changed their mind about that. And I can't get close enough to shoot this guy. But we're going to move closer just in case anyway. Eventually we'll want to, you know, use this. Oh, no, okay. So it has to be one cognition point at a time. So let's get ourselves over to here. And we'll get that shot in. These fallen servitors. Okay, fire away at you, finish you off. No need firing at him, even if we were to get within range. Yep. Want to make sure I don't miss the beautiful action here. There we go. Oh, I do love the VFX so very much. Now, do I move in, pick up the CP? I mean, I don't need it that badly. What I need badly is saving the Magos here. And he's got enough CP to work with, so sure, let's end the turn. And now I can shoot first, cause some damage, and then leave. Part of me says, why not? And that's the part I'm going to listen to. Fire away. There we go. 7 damage. If I'm going to fall back, I'm going to do it while I taunt him, of course. It's the way I am. Let's get you to pick up a cognition point for me. There we go. And let's get ourselves all the way up to here. Move on over, and we'll destroy him with the axe as well. Get that cognition point. Use the axe. Shatter you. There we go. And let's move over to here. I don't think we'll be destroying Agrolek here. He's got 26 health still. I mean, you know what? I might be able to. Might be able to. How far along? He can probably get up to, like, here. So let's stay over... Oh, no. This is too risky. Let's get up to here. Net 0 on that cognition point cost. Tutorial mission, and I'm, I'm in this state. Then again, early access, so... the stakes aren't really as high. When the game is actually out, I'm planning on doing a Let's Play, maybe getting enough information to get a guide going. I might do a review, so you guys know what you're kind of getting into, if you'd like me to. Let me know in the comments down below if you do want to see more of this game, and drop a like as well if you'd like to see more coverage of this game on the channel. Can you hear the trembling of the stars? Can you feel your whole galaxy's terror? Okay, okay. Okay, relax, buddy, relax. You don't have to... No, 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 no. Damn. He was a good man. He is a dead man. But he was a good man. Who is now dead. I didn't realize he could get that far. Alright, so our line of sight is kind of blocked there, which is not ideal. We can move over to here, pop a shot, and then keep moving. I think that's what we'll do. Wow, I severely underestimated his distance there, but hey, that's life. That's life. Fire away. 7 damage. One more round, that's all I needed. One more round is all I needed. Let's stay here. That's the longest distance he has to travel. Where are you gonna go? Where are you gonna go, Xenos contained. Excellent. I guess if I'd chosen to destroy him, then the objective would be to destroy all enemies. That's my guess, which is pretty cool. That's actually pretty cool if that's how it was implemented. Maybe I should check. The cohort succeeds to survive. What? Okay. Mission successful is what that was saying. All right, Faustinius, report, Kepra. Well, we got the squad out alive, Magos. That has to count as a victory under the circumstances. We encountered a Necron war form of capability well beyond our expectations. Yes, I do not need to hold my emotional engrams. However, one battle won is not a success. We will eventually face losses on this mission. When this happens, we must press on, beyond our failures, to reach success. And there is something else. The reanimation. The Necrons are waking up. It started when Resac stumbled on the tomb, but our arrival is accelerating the process. The obelisk may have been a form of intruder alarm, and now the sarcophagi in the tomb are starting to open. Then we no longer enjoy the luxury of time. Whatever we do on Silva Tenebris, it must be done before the Necrons awaken completely. We do not even know yet how far the tomb complex extends. We're under the gun then. Omnissiah preserve us if our duty is ever easy. I return sorrow and despair for my emotional cores, but I see they lack the logic to determine decision-making. Instead, I choose to quarantine them and adjust our approach. The word of the Omnissiah teaches us that when one method fails, another must be sought, until all are exhausted. And what are your orders, Magos? The Skitarii will explore the tomb chamber by chamber and maintain a foothold. My tech priests will be deployed to achieve crucial objectives and respond to crises. Time may be a factor, but our mission can only be achieved with the thoroughness of a full deployment. I shall mobilize the Skitarii immediately, Magos. Okay, the leader form of Necron rarely never observed potential of intelligence on Necron added to sum of total human knowledge. Focus on acquiring artifacts, intelligence, data from... Hold your blasphemous tongue, Skilova. You counsel the abandonment of our very souls. Life of Archmagos Borasis, Appendix 9. Our only objective should be death to the alien and all his works. All else is deviance from the Omnissiah Creed. I love the banter between these two. If intelligence gain equals true, then go to victory? What? No way. Oh my god. If this is... Oh my god. Aphorism retrieval. To face an enemy unknown is to fight in the dark. This is true. Better in ignorance than in heresy. Ooh. Ooh. I return frustration at your conflict and choose to experience it. There will be bloodshed enough on Silva Tenebris without the Magi coming to blows. In our purpose we are reunited. This is the will of the Omnissiah. And it shall be done. Alright, yes, it shall be done. Okay, I know I said I would skip most of this conversation, but it hasn't really been spoilery. It's been more, kind of world-buildy. So I hope you guys don't mind that I've kept a lot of it in. I've cut some of the earlier stuff out. So the readings from the tomb are troubling. The Skitarii have been monitoring the structures we uncovered. What they've seen gives me concern. Explains xenobiologists. The Necron construct forms are waking up. It seems Magos Resac accidentally began the process and our intrusion into the structure hastened it. Necron reanimation protocols are continuing in the tomb we entered. From the energy spikes across the region, there are other structures yet to be uncovered. My plan for the exploration of Silva Tenebris will locate these structures and contain the constructs within. It may not be enough, Magos. I've detected a repeating pattern in the reanimation protocols, and the rate the Necrons are awakening, they are speeding up. Can you be certain? The Necrons are machines. Machines act according to patterns and programs. If the reanimation protocols continue to accelerate, they will fully awaken every Necron on this planet in 264 hours. Given the extent of the buried structures, that will constitute a Necron army beyond this mission's ability to contain. I see. Then our time here is limited. Strategic calculations indicate time for approximately 30 full-scale tech priest deployments in support of the Skitarii exploration. I will send scouting parties to discover other tombs and create forward positions for your high-priority mission, sire. If the threat on Silva Tenebris is not assessed and eliminated before full reanimation is reached, we will be forced to abandon the planet. So... Oh. Do we... For this beta, do we only... Okay, as this is the preview build of the Mechanicus, you're going to experience 2 levels from the mid-game so you can access some cool gear and exciting enemies and missions. This is why this figure is 15. Alright, cool. So, we've been sent forward a little bit in time to see some cool stuff. Alright, Acropis sector located, a sight to behold. Even if it is Xenos design, lights shine bright, humming greens from the floors, walls, and ceilings, giving the rooms an eerie presence. Every surface is made of a well-polished metallic mineral that seems as if it itself is alive. Symbols mask the walls and floors, some form of Xenos decoration, language, or religious devotion. It's hard to know their purpose without extensive study. Very well. Alright, welcome to the Castus Metallicon, an Arch Mechanicus class battleship. This class of ship is one of the largest in the Imperium and is only afforded to the Adeptus Mechanicus. From here, you'll be able to customize your tech priest and prepare for the missions ahead. You can select missions from the portraits. Okay, before we go, you should inspect and equip our tech priest. Head over to the cohort tab. Let's go over here. So I've seen a lot of this in action. So I don't necessarily need as much of a tutorial over here. I feel like some of this tutorial is for, press and all that are looking at this game. Tech priests are shown in the bottom 6 slots. Select one to begin customization. Dominus. Yes, let's go with Dominus here. Welcome to customization screens. Many ways you can customize, upgrade weapons, body augments, backpack upgrades, and more. Preview build. We've pre-made 6 different tech priests so you can jump straight into the game. However, you can create your own tech priest and experiment as much as you like. You can upgrade your tech priest disciplines. Head to the disciplines button to find out more. So we can actually rename these guys as well. So, if you want to see more of this game, then give me your name suggestions. You can pop them in. But yes, I can customize based on the augment capacity over here. 7 out of 8. I actually have another augment available. So let's give our Dominus here. What have you got? You got a Phosphor Blast Pistol. Deals 1 to 2 energy damage. You got a Gamma Pistol. Deals 1 to 2 damage. Regular damage. Attack ignores target's armor. I can't see what this is. Again, it's a beta, so some descriptions are missing, as you can see. Eradication Ray. That sounds like something I want. Phosphor Blaster. Arc Rifle. Fires a shot at a target. Costs only 2 cognition points. This costs 3. Like, I could give myself an Omnissiah axe over here. Or, how about we go with the Eradication Ray? That costs a lot of points, but that sounds pretty cool. Oh, we've got some support abilities as well. Well, with a name like Dominus, I know these are like classes and stuff, but with a name like Dominus, something that causes that much damage seems almost necessary. I say, oh my god, Torsion Cannon, Plasma Culverin, Cognis Flamer. There's so many cool options. Let's go with the Eradication Ray because I saw it first. And it has to sit over here, it seems. Can't go anywhere else. There we go. And did it swap out? Is there an animation to swap it out? Is that what I'm seeing here? No, okay, we're just like doing repairs and stuff. Cool. Oh, does it not? I guess this is a pre-made model. So we saw in the early access that it actually changes what the model looks like when you assign new things. Cognition Mechadendrite. Infestus Mechadendrite. Some healing abilities. Or an Omnissiah axe. Power axe, 1 physical. Armor destroyed. Oh. Okay, let's go with the power axe. There you go. Boom. That's what I'd call a Dominus. And you can see we've reached our augment capacity. Alright, cool. Let's go back to the cohort there. You can see he's got his axe here as well. Also, yes, there are Castellan robots and Cataphrons and stuff. Skitari Vanguard, Vanguard Alpha, Servitors, Ranger Alpha, Skitari Rangers. There's all kinds of cool things. Lex Mechanic, you sound like you should be able to heal people. And you are. Can we give you 2? No. Okay, we can't give 2. You know what? Enough of this. Shall we go into a mission, perhaps? I mean, I do want to try and see everything we can see. No, where can I... Oh, I guess I need a Mechadendrite for it? This is a Mechadendrite. Oh, I'm at my cap. Blind me. Who else has space? Sekitor. You have space? Yes, you do. Just so we can see some of these things in action. Oh, look at that. I love that it adds and actually modifies the models. And then you can see it over here as well. Tech or Engine Seer here. You've got 2 Curatio Claws. Oh, I guess the other guy just had his augment capped out. Okay. Anyway, enough of this. I think we should dive into a mission here. Ooh, subject, Void Admiral Agrolek. If desire for intelligence equals true, then what? Oh, this is just banter between them? Now here's the tech screen as well, so we can actually collect technology, weapons and items, equipment, things like that. You can get blueprints. Yeah, there we go. Standard template constructs, STC fragments, and we can then manufacture equipment rather than just pick up loot. We can manufacture support tools and weapons and things like that. So, okay, cool. Yep, validate that. I guess everything's already been unlocked that can be unlocked, including units and all. And then there's canticles as well. Canticles you can use to provide buffs of various types. So Shroud's Psalm here increases allies' energy armor. Chant of the Iron Strider, restore 3 health points on all tech priests, and overwhelming omniscience, gain 3 cognition points. So a variety of options over there. Now if we go back to the missions here, new deployment available for Scavola. I believe that's Scavola. And I forget this guy's name. What's your name, buddy? Videx. When the stars are wrong, at Lector Dogmatus' urging, demolish the chamber containing the bulk of Lord Acropus' astronomical knowledge. This will destroy a trove of alien knowledge and will certainly have consequences for those who wish to save such things instead of seeing it destroyed. Okay. I mean, that could be cool. It'll expire in 5 deployments and it won't... Oh, it starts at 0. What about you, Scavola? What do you have for me? Memories of the Void. Lord Agrolek, master of Necron fleets, kept records of his war exploits deep in his tomb. Tech Inquisitor Scavola has requested they be retrieved to aid in gathering intelligence on Necrons. I mean, I do like Scavola for being so heretical, so maybe we dive in for this one, perhaps? Maybe we dive in for this one. However, we won't be doing that right now. Instead, we'll be doing that in the next session. Ladies and gentlemen, as always, I like to keep these at around an hour long, and we're just about there. I hope you don't mind me calling it a session right now. Again, if you do want to see more of this early access preview build from Warhammer 40K Mechanicus, do not hesitate to let me know down below. Drop a like, drop a comment. I look at those numbers. I assume that you guys want to see more, and I'll probably try and finish 15 awakenings or 15 actions and see this awakening and see how far this preview build lets us go. I'm going to try and get an episode out maybe on a daily basis, so you know there's a lot to see. Yeah. I'm having a good time. I'm really enjoying this. We've only just seen the tutorial, really, just some early preview stuff. Hopefully we can dive in and see some really cool action, experiment with some of these new weapons and whatnot. But yeah, this is where we're going to call it a session today, folks. As always, a massive thanks to all of my patrons for supporting this channel on a month-to-month basis, keeping us alive and running smoothly. And until next time, thank you all very much for watching. May the Omnissiah's blessings be upon you.